Aoife, what is going on? That was a nice wee intro, that was a nice wee intro. How are you doing today?
I'm really good, feeling pumped.
Nice, you were down there doing a few push-ups before you come on camera?
Yeah, just to get my pre-video pump on, you know.
Nice. Okay, Aoife, so you're going to tell us a wee bit about your time at Elite so far, yes?
Okay, yes.
Awesome. Before we get into it, what were you doing before you came to Elite and what was life like?
So I was a graphic designer,
Right.
Went to university to do that, and was working for a sports company, and I really enjoyed it, but I felt after a year in the job that a 9 to 5 wasn't really for me, and it didn't really suit how I wanted to live, and I think I went down the sports route with graphic design thinking that's where I should be, but I realised no, it's not that I should be designing sports, I should be in sports, so.
Nice. So you done a bit of swimming when you were younger and stuff?
Yeah, so swimming would have been my main sport when I was younger, and I swam competitively for a few years and really enjoyed that. There's the mobility and like cardiovascular. So yeah, I loved like my swimming, and that would have been sort of my main. And then I went into like netball and tried basketball and stuff throughout university.
Nice. Was there anything that you were a wee bit sceptical of before you came to Elite?
No, like I heard really good reviews about you guys, I'd asked around before I kind of picked, and so then when the summer training came up, I was just like, yep, sign me up, I'm good to go.
Because you tried, that's right, you tried to get on the January, didn't you?
Yeah.
What happened there?
They were all booked out.
It took too long?
Yeah.
Nah, but you used to work with Darnell as well, past student of ours?
Yeah.
Very good. So there's nothing you were worried about?
No,
Okay.
I trusted you 100%.
Okay, cool. So, has there been a point during the course where you realised that you had made the right decision?
Yeah, so on the course we've done a lot about like mobility, and I've just found that so interesting. So the whole fact of like using your body strength for weight and like being more mobile, and you have to go through a mobility test, and I definitely thought I was 100%, and it was so interesting to find where I had weaknesses and then understand how to progress that. Because then after that, when you start want to put on weights on, you're going to be so much stronger, and I was just like, I've never had this tested before, like it was just so interesting, and definitely afterwards something I kind of want to work more in.
Nice. What's been, well I suppose you just addressed it, what's been the specific results for you?
I like learning how to exercise properly, which sounds mad when you've been exercising for years, and like you kind of like yourself, I'm physically fit, I should be fine, and then you get in here and you're like, wow, like everything needs corrected, like you guys are just on point with form and how to do things properly and like stop injuries, and this, even just like you tweak me like an inch, I'm like, oh, I feel that now, like I'm engaged, like yeah, it's amazing.
Cool. And who would you recommend do this course?
So if you're sitting at home and you like...
This sounds like a good pitch, by the way. It sounds like a really good pitch.
You're sitting at home right now and you're watching this and you're like, I really enjoy sports. Like when I leave the gym, I am literally feeling my best self. You're like, oh, but like maybe that's not really the career for me. Or like I already at university. I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's like even if you've done a degree, you've done something else. You're like, you know what? When I leave the gym or I do something physical, like that's when I'm literally switched on. Like people are telling me like you're your best self. Like you're so buzzing. I'm like, it's okay to be like, I did that, it was great, now let's try something else. I was like, life is a journey, I'm like, you're going to try lots of different jobs throughout it, so don't stress that you're in something now, and you're like, oh, I can't change because, you know, like, I've already done university and I'm now a couple of years into a job, I'm like, it's fine, try something new, and like, you can end up loving it.
Love it.
So, yeah.
Thank you so much.
No worries, thank you so much.